Death is inevitable. I've accepted that. I just don't want my final review to sound like, he checked out smoothly, and overall we'd say he was easy to maintain. I've been thinking about death lately, and I realize the weirdest part isn't death itself. It's how politely we talk around it. Nobody ever just says died. We've got a whole hospitality vocabulary for it. He passed. She's no longer with us. He passed away peacefully. Passed away? Where? To another branch? It always sounds like the person just checked out of a boutique hotel. Mr. Miller has completed his stay. And passed is such a gentle little word. People pass the salt. People pass a kidney stone. Those are very different events. I think if I could choose how I go, I at least want the language to match the effort. If I spent 60 years paying bills and avoiding preventable injuries, I don't want my ending to sound like I quietly slipped out of a conference. I want a little dignity. I don't need heroism. I just don't want my relatives using phrases that make it sound like I returned a sweater. He's departed. Departed? What gate? That's what kills me, no pun intended. All the euphemisms make death sound so organized, like there was a clipboard involved. He's gone to a better place. I hope so. At minimum, I'd like to think there's better parking. And he's at peace now. That one's nice, but it also makes it sound like being alive was just a long customer service dispute. Honestly, if I could choose, I wouldn't ask for much. I want to go peacefully, in my sleep, like a man who finally ignored enough emails to achieve enlightenment. That's the dream. Quietly, comfortably, no drama, no weird story attached to it. Because that's my real fear, not death itself. It's the embarrassing version. I don't want the family gathered around afterward going, well, technically it was the patio heater. I don't want to become a cautionary tale with side comments. I don't want an aunt lowering her voice and saying, he was always confident around extension cords. And I definitely don't want my final words to be practical. I don't want the last thing I ever say to be, did we ever rotate the tires? No. If I know it's the end, I want something mysterious. Something people repeat for years. Something like, so that's what that meant. Honestly, death is inevitable. I've accepted that. I just don't want my final review to sound like, he checked out smoothly, and overall we'd say he was easy to maintain.